Fall walks are the best. Today's gentle yoga flow will help prepare your hips and knees for strong and steady walks. Hi, I'm Kathy. Please join me seated today for your practice. And also you might want a couple of blocks for today or books. Press into your seat, bring your hands to your knees, and sit up tall. Soften your eyes down or close them, and let's start with 5 slow breaths to arrive. 4 more breaths. Last breath here. Blinking your eyes open. Now bringing your hands together in front of you, and let's float those hands up with an inhale. Clasp your hands together, flip them over, press to the sky. On an exhale, round the spine, bring your chin to your chest and float the arms down in front of you. 2 more times like that. Inhale, float the fingertips up, clasp, press to the sky, round and draw the hands down in front of you, opening up through the back of the shoulders. Inhale, float up, flip over, reach up, exhale, round. And now sweeping your hands to the sky, take your hands up and take your right hand down to the mat. Take your left hand over to the right and take a side bend. Option to drop your ear. Let's take a nice breath in and a slow breath out. Inhale, reach to the sky, look up. Take your left hand to the mat and side bend right. Inhale, reach long with your top hand, press into that right sitting bone, and exhale here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your hands down and meet me in tabletop on your hands and knees. Spread your fingers wide and place your knees underneath your hips. And let's take some hip circles here in figure 8. Take your hips over to the right, crossing over to the left, across through center, over to the right again, and then over to the left. 2 more like that. Finding some nice smooth movement here. Last one on this side. Coming to center, this time starting over on the left, crossing over to the right, drawing through center, left and over to the right. Pausing wherever feels good for you. Getting a nice little extra stretch. And one last figure 8 here, snaking the spine. Coming back to center and tabletop, press into those finger pads, nice strong shoulders, and draw the belly button to the spine for a nice strong core. And let's, on an inhale, take your right heel to the sky, take the right knee out to the side, float it back down, keeping it just above the ground, taking it up again, and around and down. One more like this, and down, and then draw that right heel up, and we'll just gently pump it up and down 5 times, squeezing that glute. 4, 5. And draw the right knee into the chest, round the spine, helping that foot between the hands if you need to. Inhale, reach up, lifting up out of the side body. Exhale, twist right and drop the right hand back. Inhale, reach up the left hand, getting a nice stretch through the front of the left hip flexor here. Pause to breathe. Last breath in. Exhale it out. Sweep the hands up to the sky, and exhale, we'll frame our foot with our hands. To use blocks, you can place them beside your foot. Press into those blocks with your hands, and now draw the hip back, turning up the toe and coming forward. Just finding this rocking motion. By using the blocks, it lifts our hands up a little bit to create some space for the hips. And draw the hips back, turn up the toe this time, and just pause here for 3 breaths, allowing the hamstring to open up here. One more breath here. Draw the hip forward, send the blocks off to the side. Step back with the right foot, option to take full plank or knees down, and let's lower to the mat ever so slowly. Untuck the toes, press into the top of the feet and shine the heart forward. Draw those elbows together behind you in baby cobra. Exhale down. And inhale, press back up to your table. And let's take all of that on the other side. Nice strong tabletop here. Taking the left heel to the sky, squeezing the glute, taking the left knee out to the side, floating it down. Inhale, lifting the heel up, around and down. Last one here, up, around and down. And draw it up for 5 pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5. Bring the chin to the chest. Place the foot between the hands. Placing your blocks beside your mat. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, float the left hand back, twisting here. Then on an inhale, reaching up through the front hand. Take a breath here. Getting a nice stretch through the front right hip flexor. And exhale, take the hands forward. Find your blocks if you need them and place them beside the front foot. Inhale, draw the hip back, turn up the toe. Exhale, forward. Drawing back and forwards. Back and forwards. And now drawing back in this half split, turning up the toe and just allowing that hamstring to open up a little bit here. Finding your breath. Last inhale here. Exhale, bring the knee forward. Set the blocks off to the side. Taking the hands down to the mat and taking the foot back. Turn under your toes and exhale, send the hips back and up for a downward facing dog. Nice soft knees, lifting through the tailbone for a nice long spine.
Breathing in and out.
Option to find movement, bending one knee and the other, or stillness, your choice. Last inhale here. Exhale it out, looking forward, strolling forward, stepping behind the hands, bending the knees, and just heavying down. Letting the upper body drip over the legs and just releasing it all down here. And on your next inhale, bend your knees and roll up one bone at a time. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pressing through the feet and reaching through the top of the head. Setting an intention now. I prepare my body and mind to feel strong and mindful for my fall walks. Breathing that in. Exhale it out. And taking the hands down to the sides, inhale, take them up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the sides, forward fold, fingertips to the earth, soft knees. Inhale, flat back, hands to the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back or roll up, taking hands to the sides or through center. And exhale, taking your hands to the sides. And from here, locating your blocks and placing them in front of your mat. Let's step to the side of our mat with our heels in and our toes out, just taking those feet a little further apart and reaching up to the sky, looking up. And exhale, taking your hands to the heart. Bend your right knee and twist so the elbow turns to the right knee, straightening the left leg, Skandasana. Inhale, come up, straighten both legs, and exhale, twist to the left, right elbow to the knee. Holding here for a breath. And now we'll flow through this 3 times on each side. Twist right, up, twist left. Inhale up, twist. Inhale up, twist left. Last one here, twisting right. And up, twisting left. Inhale back to center. Sweeping the arms up into star pose, big stretch here. And taking your hands to your hips. Let's take the feet out just beyond hip width distance now, heels in, toes out. And taking your hands down to the mat, drawing the hips down for squat pose. Heels may come up, and that's okay. You can leave them down or up, either is fine. And then take your elbows to the inside of your knees, hands together. Bring the thumbs to the heart, sit up tall. The elbows can support the knees, and just breathe into those hips and settle in here. Staying for 3 breaths. Last breath here. Exhale it out. And from here, making your way down to your seat, extending your legs down the mat. Before we roll down onto our mat, just locate one of your blocks so that it's close to you. And let's roll down ever so slowly. Take the biggest stretch you've taken all day, hands over your head, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And then taking your hands to your sides. Bend your knees and take your heels to your seat. And from here, take your block and place it between your knees, holding the block there. Press into the hands and start to curl up the tailbone, lifting the lower back, mid back, upper back, squeezing through the glutes. We'll stay for 3 breaths here. Breathing in and out through the nose. Last breath in. And exhale it all out and rolling down. Taking that block off to the side now. Drawing the knees into the chest, taking your hands underneath your knees and just circling those knees around, releasing the lower back. And taking the knees in the opposite direction, pausing where if anywhere feels good for you, stretching out that lower back. And now take your hands to a T, holding your knees into your chest, and start to drop your right knee over to the right, followed by the left, and then looking to your left. Staying here for 3 breaths. Last breath in. Exhale it all out. And inhale, lifting up those knees to center. And then dropping the knees to the left. Looking right. Staying for 3 breaths. Heavy down. Last breath in. Slow breath out. Draw those knees back to center, looking up to the sky. And now extending the legs down on your mat, maybe to the corners of your mat, taking your hands either down by your sides, leaving them where they are, or overhead, whatever feels good for you. Even a cactus arm can feel great. Getting comfortable here, heavying down and settling into Shavasana. Finding your breath. Last breath here. and draw your knees into your chest, rolling over to one side. Pressing up and joining me at sitting. Opening your eyes when you're ready. And sweeping your hands up to the sky. Bring your hands down through center and taking one last deep breath in through the nose. Open up the mouth and sigh it out. And that's the end of our practice, preparing you for fall walks. I hope you'll enjoy them. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.